Zuckerberg's pet project, known as the Metaverse, has consistently failed to live up to its expectations. And even individuals who are deeply involved in the project are disappointed with the project. We'll get to that in just a moment. There's new reporting from the Wall Street Journal that reveals that the Metaverse is doing much, much worse than we all thought. I actually don't think about it at all, so this is really new to me, and I'm a little unsurprised, okay? Because I don't know, like buying expensive virtual reality gear to be in a fantasy world doesn't really sound that appealing to me, but maybe others are into it, who knows?
It sounds appealing to me, but that doesn't mean it is.
Of course it does, of course it does. Now, Horizon Worlds is a free to play virtual reality experience in which users can create or visit worlds to hang out with friends and meet with strangers in this fantasy world, right? Yep. Now, here's the problem. Number one, it looks awful. So here's an example. Unsurprisingly, it turns out that people don't want to hang out in a billionaire's weird virtual world that's rendered with graphics that look like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. But by the way, how did this happen? How did you not invest in better graphics?
Yeah, they did eventually make a better model specifically for him, just for him, but not for other people yet. I don't know how they could think that that's possibly. Maybe they think, well, Nintendo, like the Switch or pre-Switch, they had the Mii's, which are very cartoony.
Yeah. A
cartoony look can look good. People like Nintendo games that are very cartoony. That doesn't look good though. You have to have actual respect for artists. You have to have an actual style. You can't just be cartoony.
Meta initially set a goal of reaching 500,000 monthly active users for Horizon Worlds by the end of this year. But in recent weeks, they revised that figure to 280,000. The current tally is less than 200,000, the documents show. I mean, there's still some time left.
I'm surprised.
They might get 80,000 people to sign up between now and December, right?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot. We got sent at TYT, we got sent an Oculus Quest 2, I think it was.
Oh, thank God.
And because I'm the nerd, they gave it to me to try out. And it made me feel a little bit uncomfortable because I actively hate the metaverse and all that stuff. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah.
So I tried it out. I tried to log into Horizon Worlds over and over and over and over again and was never able to actually successfully log into it. I have no idea why. I was able to do other things, couldn't log into that.
What other things?
Other games and stuff like that made me deeply ill. But I don't really blame them for that.
Right.
Some people, just virtual reality isn't good for them and I get dizzy or whatever. It was awful. But I couldn't even log into it. Like it's not well done. And the thing is, we're focusing on like the graphics or the tech or whatever. That's not the fundamental issue. They have infinite money. They can eventually fix that stuff. They can get more coders and they can do better art. It's that they still have not provided any reason why anyone should care about this or be interested in it. And Mark Zuckerberg is excited, but what he needs to understand is that he is unlike other people, and simply because he's interested in something doesn't mean other people will.
I thought everyone was just like that guy, like exactly the same.
It's just like we're perfectly happy to look at a screen. Like there are things that are kind of like the metaverse. Fortnite is a bit like it.
When do people have time to exist in a fantasy world? Well, like when do you have the time to do it? I don't get it.
You could replace your TV time, I guess, but why would you want to?
I don't even know how people have time to like keep updating their social media stuff. Like that stresses me out every day. I don't have time. I just don't.
Well, you waste a lot of time with your dumb dog, but some people will take that time.
It's called the real world and doing things that you enjoy, going outside, talking to your neighbors, or like trying to actively avoid talking to your neighbors, but still, like,
but being near them,
But like, no, go outside, touch the freaking grass. It's so lovely.
What if you could touch the virtual grass?
I don't want the virtual grass. It's not as pretty as the real grass. Clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's fast forward real quick to the people who are actually deeply involved in the project who think the product's kind of crappy. So here's an excerpt from an internal communication obtained by Verge. So this is Meta's own staff. They don't even like it. They don't even use it. So for many of us, we don't spend that much time in Horizon, and our dog fooding dashboards show this pretty clearly. Vishal Shah, Meta's VP of Metaverse, wrote to employers on September 15th. Why is that? Why don't we love the product? We've built so much that we use it all the time. The simple truth is, if we don't love it, how can we expect our users to love it? But apparently that messaging didn't really work with the company because 2 weeks later, Shah told employers that they will be forced to use the metaverse at least once a week.
Sounds like a good sign.
Sounds great.
That's a great sign. You're gonna play a game now.
Yeah, you're gonna
Go
like
on your
it.
Game.
You're gonna like it. I hate it, but you're gonna love it.
There are great digital experiences that people actively want to play because they're fun. Simply saying everything's gonna be online, everything's gonna be Bitcoin, everything's gonna be an NFT, that doesn't actually convince regular people. You can have a little bit of hype, but that's not a good product. That's not what people actually want.